Hello, everybody. Welcome to episode 1 of Paul Slange Autumn. I actually used to be flooring it with a NASCAR late model, but I had to change the podcast episode. But lots of stuff we're going to be talking about in this video, and answering questions from people who watch my channel. And other stuff. Oh, wow, there's 2 people watching. Please comment if you're on it. You don't have to, but if you want to. You don't have to be on if you don't want to. But if you want to watch, you can. It's fine. Got my... I don't want to show my face. I'm not supposed to do that. There we go. My Berlin Raceway t-shirt. See? Money in the bank. A super late model on it. Zero people. Anyways, I wonder why they left. I don't care. I don't care if they left or not. But anyways, I want to say. I just want to say. First off, we're talking about Berlin Raceway. That was a heck of a race. I'm a little pissed because my favorite racer spun. That's right. So she didn't spin, more like, so what happened was she lost power steering. Lauren Bush Sokoloski, the number 101L template super late model, or just super late model, Budweiser super late model, NASCAR Advanced Open Series, Berlin Raceway. So she had spun. Well, she didn't spin. She actually, here, let me type it in because I'm confusing y'all. My voice, my mind's all over the place. So Lauren Bush Sokoloski lost power steering, and that's bad. It's really hard to steer without power steering. My friend Dan R, he races mini cups. He doesn't know me in person, neither do I, but he's from the Northeast. I'm from the upper Midwest. And he said he has to, like, he has no power steering on his 1,700 pound mini cup. I'm like, damn, that must be hard. And he's tired after every race, losing power steering, even though races work out with power steering, it's not easy to steer. If you think of a street car, it's easy to steer because you're going slower. I mean, you're like 70 maybe on the highway. That's not that fast compared to circle track racing or just auto racing in general, which is way faster. So you still need to work out, but you need to get big muscles, man, if you want to be able to do that without power steering. But I'm just amazed. But at the same time, a cup driver actually was able to steer it without power steering. Brad Keselowski. I was so surprised, but everybody's different. I guess cup cars handle different. They're heavier, so well, Lauren Bush is semi-professional. He's professional, so I guess, well, whatever. Lauren Bush Sokoloski is a good racer. Feel bad though that happened. Like what? I don't know how many times this was. I'll show you the replay. But it was, she lost power steering, and someone was dragging it out, like someone was dragging on the bottom also and damaged the front end, or the right front. The whole right front suspension was damaged, including like spindle, the steering. So it was the whole front end, but it was only the right front. The left front wasn't damaged, so it was like half of the front end. So yeah, the rear end was all right. Still expensive. I'm gonna calculate this. Let's see. So let me calculate this. It's whatever the end of the car. Suspensions are expensive. Racers get their shocks dynoed as well. so we can get a feedback of how the shock performance is. And shocks and safety suspension is really expensive. Chassis and suspension parts, um, steering, those are the most expensive parts of the race car, including the safety equipment. Altogether, that's way more than the engine itself. So engine parts are not as expensive compared to suspension and chassis and steering. And yeah, because yeah, tires too. Well, see, I like the rule at Berlin Raceway how for the features, so heat races, the qualifying tires stay on for the heat races, but for the features, I think I think the rule. Let me look it up. I think it's for the heat, like the qualifying tires stand for the heats and features. Yeah, that's what it is. So by the time feature 2 comes up, the damn things are all worn out. So, but anyways, I don't know. I'm talking about tires, but that's the good thing about it is you save money on tires. But have Lauren Bush Sokoloski on the thumbnail due to the fact because that's what this video is about. So it's supposed to be like Eric E. Steps out of the groove, but this one comment I want to mention. His name is. He's a good guy. I like him. I subscribe to him. Go subscribe. Oh, Midwest accent kicking in. Here we go. His name's XG Official. So this one Eric Almeroli post says, "Let's be more like Ali," which is some guy who says, "I want to be a NASCAR when I grow up." So then I commented on this. Let me put this here. Okay, so here's the post. Let's be more like. Oops. There we go. Let's be more like Ali. This is a guy who wants to be a NASCAR when he grows up. And then I commented, "I want to be a NASCAR." Here's my comment. If you guys can read that. "I want to be a NASCAR late model when I grow up," which I actually do. And then he said, and then XG Official, very nice guy, subscribe to him. He said, "So you want to be a NASCAR Advanced Auto Parts Week series driver?" Yes, NASCAR's late models too. Then I said back, "Yes, sir. My goal is to race super late models at the Berlin Raceway and the NASCAR Advanced Auto Parts Week series." Then XG Official says, "That is cool. I don't see many people that watch it or even want to be a driver in that series. Nice to even see that the series is getting some love." Then I said back, "Thank you. I watch it on NBCS and Track Pass for $2.99 a month." And then actually I said also, it's actually a genius idea because of NASCAR sanctioned short track race. Anyways, let's talk some about that. So I heard the NASCAR Advanced Reports weekly series has been getting a lot of hate lately. Not lately, but it's more because of the name change. Everybody loved Wheelin' All American. As you can see, let me show you my flag. Trying to show my face there. There we go. So there's my flag. They love that name more. So they didn't change the name. It's the same series. They just a new sponsor. Everybody says, "Nick, they didn't change name. You're this, that, and that." I'm like, oh my gosh, they sort of changed the sponsor and the name. It's not All American anymore now. It's the old name, Weekly Series. I like them both. I like the new name. It's really cool. Both of them are good. But one name that would be terrible, and I hope this never happens, would be NASCAR Xfinity Weekly Series. Oh god, I would hate that if Xfinity took over and the NASCAR Weekly Racing Series spawns. I'd be pissed. I don't swear. Sorry if I said the F word wrong. So, I would be pissed if that ever happened. I mean, Advanced Auto Parts is a good sponsor. I like that. Anyways, so we're gonna show you the clip of what happened. She lost power steering. It's hard to steer. I don't, whether you work out or not without power steering. I mean, I personally, I've been to Sportway on a go-kart. I wouldn't say, was it that? Yeah, it was kind of hard. I don't know if it was hard to steer, but it definitely was. Maybe during the race, I didn't feel, that's what it was. So during the race at Sportway, in cart to cart, those two rental cart places, I didn't feel it during the race, but then after, it was in my arms. I was so tired. Not like my legs, though, for some reason don't hurt anymore, which is a little weird. Maybe it's I'm not trying hard enough. I mean, I am, but I have more of my muscle in the wheel, so that way I can steer it. You know, you can't put all, for me, I can't put all my muscle into two things at once. It's so hard, but I'll try that. Anyways, that's enough babble. Let's get to the replay. All right, here was Berlin Raceway. All right, here we go. So we're going to replay what happened. We're going to fast forward it to here. Here we go. Here's the super late models. Here's Joe Bush leading, Brian Tillman. I love Brian Tillman. He actually had the pole today. I actually want him or Joe Bush or Lauren to win. Yeah. Here we go. Let's watch it.
Bush, who's on second. Evan Shotgun, we just talked to third. His birthday shot going
this
down
is from
the
Track
inside,
Pass.
working on the veteran Bush, trying to make the pass. It's early. Still a long way to go on this one. 71 laps. Shotgun and Bush.
So let me turn it up.
Joe Bush racing for wins, not for points. So he's going to try and hard to stay up with Evan Shotgun.
Let's try. Let's play it back. It's a little earlier.
A little bit of
4 cylinders.
Racetrack.
Okay. Here it is. Okay, here it is. So here's where Lauren Bush Sokoloski lost power steering. So she lost power steering and damaged the right front end. So she only damaged half of the front end. I'll post you because I'll comment because I know my Midwest accent. Nobody can understand what the hell I'm saying. Like not Midwest, even Midwesterners who can't even understand me. I'm like, are you like? Cause I have a deep voice. I'm only 14, and everybody thinks I'm a college kid. But then I'm like, no, I'm not a college kid. I'm 14. Yeah, so she lost power steering. And the thing about these super late models is that both in real life and on iRacing, you have to really grip that wheel hard. It's pain. Like I lift these weights like every day. These are 8 pounds because I want to I want to just exercise. So that like my goal is to be a real life racer, but I am still getting info. But let's watch the replay. Here we go.
Earlier with Joe Bush. Right
Here's the replay.
See exactly what happened to Lauren. She had an issue.
Here's Lauren.
Oh, something broke.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Underneath dragging.
Cut a tire, suspension piece, something.
Oh, wow.
Lauren's going to need some help getting removed from the racetrack.
And unfortunately, she might have to be hooked in.
Yeah, looks like the hook's out there to remove her. So tough break for Lauren. So, all right, let's watch that piece she did a little bit earlier with her dad, Joe, who's got a good solid run. He's out there sitting in the second position. We'll watch that interview and come right back. Super late models, 4 laps down, still have 67 to go.
All right. That was that. Then we're gonna show the interview from Lauren Bush Sokoloski earlier. From after incident. Really unfortunate. She actually I don't want to spoil it, but she actually mentioned that she hopes her dad wins the 5,000 so he can fix the power steering, which I don't blame her. Shoot, 5,000 is good money, but the only thing is none of it goes in your pocket if you race local. If you race local, it does go in your pocket, but it all goes in a couple. It just depends how, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you come out of a race and you win it with a wrecked car, it just depends. If you have a smoking engine, see, things for racing engines, if it has engines in general, if they have so many miles on it, they're not as good as they are brand new. Like some teams like national, like rich teams, like some rich teams like put new engines in. I don't think any of the Berlin Raceway races are rich. I'd say upper middle class some, but most of them probably middle class, upper middle class people. I wouldn't say they're rich at all. That's kind of false, and that's very wrong to assume a race car driver was rich. But if you do, go ahead. I'm not going to be offended. I'm Gen Z. I'm not your typical Jegs. I'm gonna offend over stupid stuff. The only thing I'd get offended about is like if somebody, I don't know, I'll tell you later, but we're gonna play the interview.
Caused me not to be able to.
Here we go. This is Lauren. Wow.
13 points ahead of last time.
Okay, I want to see the interview. Let me see here. Let's try here.
Can Brian Campbell
I should have messed with that.
In row number 4.
Oh boy. Where's Lauren Bush interview?
Brian down to
Sorry to spoil it, but Brian Campbell won. I'm pissed. I wish maybe Brian Tillum or Tom Thomas won. Damn it.
Back. Super late.
Okay, here we go. So here's again the picture of Lauren Bush getting towed, so we're close by the interview. Let's just, I'm going to mute it so we can watch. They'll come with the interview later. Let's put, oh, there we go. It's somewhere around here. It's like right here. Yeah, here we go. Okay, here it is.
Headed straight for the wall, because unfortunately I could steer.
How's the damage on the car? Anything irreparable over the next couple of weeks?
It's definitely going to take a couple weeks. Pretty much the whole.
Yeah, she doesn't look too happy right now. I don't blame her.
Going to need a lot of work.
There's her
I'm okay.
kid there.
I want to thank Kevin at Liberty Muffler and Brake. We want to thank Bush Mini Excavating. We want to thank DMV Transfer. We want to thank Rick, D&M Window Cleaning, and hopefully Dad can go out there and win this for us and get that $5,000 to help fix this thing.
Get back into the racing coffers.
That's my favorite Lauren Bush Sokoloski moment.
Lauren Bush and a little help from wasn't he born yesterday?
Wasn't he?
7 years ago.
It seems like yesterday to me. Lauren Bush out early tonight here at Berlin, guys.
Evan Chatko out.
Okay, that is my favorite interview. 10 out of 10. That is my favorite Lauren Bush Sokoloski interview. One of my favorite racers and heroes. Her and her dad are awesome, man. I actually met him before. Really nice. Really nice. Really nice. All the races at Berlin Raceway are really nice. You should go to Berlin Raceway if you want. Go to Berlin. Go to Berlin. Go. I got to sit in a race car once. I'm not going to show because it has my face in it, unfortunately. I got to sit on the 4-cylinder front-wheel drive. Those things just get loose. I mean, it's how they handle. Not really, though. There's ways to make it not loose, like adjust cross, obviously, like most stock cars. Anyways, so that was the racing review. I'm going to post the full interview from Lauren Bush Sokoloski, so we can have that. Yeah. Like I said, can you see my t-shirt? I don't want to show my face. There we go. I don't think you can see it. Let's put a light on, maybe. There we go. There we go. See? So my lights are a little dim. Might have been 100. Or put on a little camera. Maybe I should do that. Let's do that. Put on a camera light. Oh, I almost tore. Oh shoot! I almost tore this once. Hope God not. There we go. Let's put a camera light on. There we go. Camera light. That's what we need. There we go. See this nice super late model on here. I love these. These are sexy, man. Pavement late models are better than dirt late models. Sorry, dirt racing fans. Just gotta put that out there. I love asphalt oval and dirt oval. I like oval and circle track in general because of the race cars. You know what I'm saying? But sorry, this is pointed toward my bed, but my parents will probably get me if they won't do it. They'll probably just take away YouTube. YouTube's not my job. I only have this when I'm bored. I make YouTube videos. Or if I find racing related or funny ass things in IRL, then I'll post it. That's it. I don't have any other social media, I only have YouTube. That's it. YouTube And that's it. People say, do you have Instagram? I said, nope, I don't got Instagram. Do you have Twitch? I'm like, well, to be honest with you, I'm not even going to say if I have Twitch or not. Do I have Instagram? Nope. Do I have Twitch? Nope. Do I have Facebook? Nope. Do I have TikTok? Nope. I don't have any other thing but YouTube. YouTube's the best social media platform. It can be dangerous sometimes, though, because a couple of my videos, those inappropriate comments came up, and I got pissed. I'm thinking about turning the comments off, because I'm so sorry, but these traffickers on the internet had to ruin it for us. And I'm looking at my aunts and Alex here. We have these random people from other countries watching this. I'm sorry to do this, but I'm going to blame them. I don't care what country you're from. Not all my viewers, but the ones commenting these things. Let's take a look. I'm not saying anything. I love all types of people from all the world. Let's see. We have some from, I think what's kind of suspicious, we have some from Iraq. That's a little bit suspicious. Oh gosh, Somalia. Damn, everybody, look at this. Some people from Southeast Asia, that's cool. Iraq, Pakistan, and Somalia are the ones we got to be careful of. I'm not being racist or nothing, but I love all types of people. I'm not racist, but I know the viewers who are race fans are watching are good people, but we got to watch these random .vomnet or I never clicked it, but I just looked up what is that? And this YouTube video came up. It said YouTube's most dangerous scam in the thumbnail. I clicked it. The guy said, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, let's just remove these. So I remove these comments every time I see them, and I block these people. Luckily, they don't come back, but still, we got to get rid of the VOM comments. So that's the second thing we're going to address in this podcast. This is a kid-friendly channel. I'm sorry I have to put out there, but for everybody's safety, just don't click the VOM comments, okay? If it's .vom, .anything, don't click it. Unless, just don't even click links. That's the thing. Don't click links unless you actually know the person, but sometimes it can be hacked, so be careful about links. I post links sometimes, about where I got images at in my descriptions, but those are good links. They're not bad. I'm not a bad person. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna make a video out of that Bush Sokoloski clip. That was perfect. I love that interview. But back to the fact about why people don't like the NASCAR Advanced Auto Parts Weekly Series. I don't know why NASCAR fans don't like that series. Bob, sorry to call people out. I mean, I love these people. These are regulars on my channel. But Bub Wallace 43 fan, Dan R, hate the new name. They said the old name was better. I'm like, yeah, they're kind of right. But I like the new name better because NASCAR Wheel American Series, it was just the old outdated logo. It's 2019. It's in 2020. Still named NASCAR Wheel American Series. All the other logos are updated. This one has the old logo, and then, new title sponsorship. NASCAR says, okay, let's change the logo. So I noticed they're not circular anymore. The logos, for all the series, are no more boxed. Every single series except the ARCA Menard series is boxed for NASCAR. I think it's a new thing nowadays. The Cup Series became the box logo, a rectangle instead of oval. The Cups, it's like NASCAR Cup Series. Remember when it was Sprint Cup Series and then it became Monster Energy? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's that. The Xfinity Series came boxed in 2018. Truck Series, I'd say 2019. And then K9 Pro Series 2018, I think. Yeah, 2018. 2017, 2018. Yeah. But I like both logos. I don't really care the name. As long as it's not NASCAR Xfinity Weekly Series, I'll be pissed if it is. That is the worst name I can ever hear. If it is, though, eventually, I hope not, but I'll still like it. But this will always be my favorite NASCAR series. It's a really complicated point system because like the race only compete like if they're regionally and locally and state wide. Like in Michigan, a lot of Berlin Raceway racers also compete at Flat Rock Speedway, which is actually only 25 minutes away from me. So it's really the closest racetrack. It's downriver by Detroit. I actually visited there once. I've never been for a race, but I've been there a race weekend, like the day before the race. The day before the ARCA Super Series race. My Uncle Mike wanted to go so bad, but it rained. I was pissed because it rained. But I was pissed that it rained, but it wasn't exactly raining for that long because the race starts in the evening, like whatever. But anyways, also a lot of Berlin racers have raced at. Let's see, we have Flat Rock. Oh, Birch Run. Basically every ARCA Series Super Series and non-sanctioned asphalt circle track and old tracks in Michigan. Basically same old track, circle track, same type of racing. One thing I found out today, fasttime racing engines in southeast Michigan and Taylor, they make circle track engines. The guy who owns actually races dirt modifieds. And actually, I'm really proud to see that there's some circle track racing in the Detroit area because Detroit's really known for drag racing, like all these muscle cars. Like I've never seen circle track there a lot, you know? And then when I saw Fast Time, well, there's circle track in Detroit. There's circle track. Being a Midwest native, upper Midwest, I've been to. I'm not even tell you what city I live in. I'll never do that. But I'll never tell you what city I live in. That's dangerous, especially because of VOM comments. That's dangerous, really dangerous. I'm not even tell you because of those comments. I'm not telling you. Other videos people have told like I think it's my Cars movie video. Like all these people from other countries are like commenting on. I want to remove that one. I'm not being racist. I love all people, but at the same time, I think that's a problem. I don't know how these people from other countries are viewing it. It's weird. But I should maybe only make it United States, Mexico, and Canada only. Or maybe US and Canada. Or maybe it's US. But what are we talking about? Oh yeah. So yeah, Detroit has some circle track though. There's some people in Detroit who have circle track. Detroit is not just known for drag racing. There's circle track racing too, like at Flat Rock Speedway. There's circle track racing. Out in West Michigan, circle track is really popular, like Berlin Raceway. Michigan has a lot of oval tracks. It's actually the most oval tracks in the country, with 22, both local and national touring. Yeah. Most Berlin racers only race in either Michigan, Indiana, or Ohio. Mostly Michigan, not Indiana. Mostly all over Michigan. Asphalt ovals, local short tracks is what I mean by that. But yeah, but they only mostly race at Berlin and some race at other tracks, especially the ARCA Series, super late model racers like Brian Campbell, Kyle Crumb, Ryan. Wait, hold on a minute. What is this one other? Yeah. Oh, and Carson Hosever. They go all over to Birch Run Speedway too. That's another one. Birch Run Speedway, Kalamazoo Speedway. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, Byron's but my favorite race car driver were Brian. Alright. Kind of blew my nose there. Man, like, I just figured out this now. Like, we always, growing up, like, I'm still a kid, obviously, but like, we always said, why you selling stuff up? Why you selling stuff up? And I'm like, you know what? I sound stuff up all the time. It's just the Midwest accent, just so nasally, like Canadians too. Like if you're from Manitoba or Ontario, you say NASCAR, like NASCAR, like really nasal, like NASCAR, NASCAR, you say it, or you say a, or don't you know, or you betcha. My grandparents say you betcha, don't you know? Mostly you betcha. So's my dad. It's like upper Midwest, like in Nebraska, Kansas, and they don't even say that. Like Ohio, Nebraska, Kansas, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa. It's like the general American accent. They don't really say, like, upper Midwest accent is definitely not the same as the it's like the Central American accent, like the Central United States accent. In fact, because I don't know, I'm not an accent expert. Anyways, whatever. So, anyways, we're also going to talk about. Damn, oh yeah. So I met a race car driver. He actually races. So it's the stock car we passed by. At first, I thought it was an outlaw late model, but this is a good example of the past of circle track racing. I'm going to show you the front of this. So back then, racers. Let's see. I'm going to show you what they use for late models. Why we have outlaw and template? Because back then, let me show you the body. Let me show you this. In like the 80s, 70s, 60s, early 90s. In the mid to late 90s, they started getting more aerodynamic. Let's see if I can find one. I don't know if it was a Chevy Camaro, but let's say it was. Oh no, Chevy. No, that's the wrong one. It's not. It's Chevy Monte Carlo. There we go. Here's that one. Yeah, it's not the. Here, let's see. Oh wow, they actually have a puzzle. Well, I'd like to buy that. Wait a minute. What's the image I'm looking at? Or template? Well, whatever. Oh, here we go. Maybe this is it. This is an outlaw one. That's Berlin Raceway right there. Yeah. Why the whole point it's outlaw is because back then, like the Monte Carlo Camaro. This is the 80s Monte Carlo. Let me see if I can find one. Let's see. I can't find the one I'm looking for. 80s. Let's take a look. I don't think it's the one from the 80s. It's 70s. Let's look it up. 70s. Not the 70s either. Maybe it's the 90s. I'll have to see. Let's take a look. 90s. Maybe it wasn't the 90s. No, it's not the 90s. Huh. 90s when they start getting templates. So I'm gonna have to think maybe it's a Chevy Luna. Chevy Luna. Definitely not a Chevy Luna. Shit, man, that looks terrible. 70s. This looks like a shit box. This thing. Holy. Dude, look at this. Oh my gosh. I'd rather have a Monte Carlo than that. What do we got? The Monte Carlo, really, for the late model stock cars, was is what started the template in outlaw era, due to the fact because when 5-Star came out with the Monte Carlo, well, then that's when we had to come up with outlaw and template because it was so aerodynamic, like in the 90s or like middle 90s. Let's say 95. 95 is when the Monte Carlo body came out. Here, let me get a good picture. Let me see. So, I mean, Monte Carlos, the late model stock cars are made by race teams or bought by race team chassis builders, meaning like racers buy it from chassis builders. But yeah, so, but yeah. So yeah, this is the late model stock car. It's really not stock. I mean, just kidding. It is stock. I should have said that. It is stock. Oops. I think I'm getting my ass kicked. I should have said that, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know by who, but bro, it's Toys R Us paint scheme. Get out here, right here. No Toys R Us paint schemes, don't you know? Let me look it up. 90s late stock car. Here we go. This might be it. I gotta find a good one though. I think this is it here. We're almost there. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's this one. Okay. So here's the reason why we call them template and outlaw. So I have a couple photos from, let's get good here. Let me download this. Let me download the photos so I can show you the photos up close here. These are why we call it outlaw and template. So these are some old late models from the, what, maybe like, that's a good question actually. Let's find a good, I gotta find out so I make this accurate. Okay, so, okay, it's the 80s there. 80s. Okay, this is the 80s. Okay, 80s. Okay, it's basically all the 80s. 80s, yeah. In the 80s, everybody used Camaros for late model stock cars. 90s was Monte Carlos. That's a good picture. Oh, wow. So here's the reason why we call them outlaw. Look at this. This is, please tell me if you think this is outlaw or template. This looks outlaw, man. That's why we have outlaw late models. Because that's what these are. Look at this. This is a late model. Back then, there was no such thing as outlaw or template. It was just late model stock car. There we go. See? There's, I think, David Pearson. See? Yeah. So that's why those are like, I'd say it was more outlaw than, they could be template, but I really don't have an exact date. No, let's show you this one. This is definitely an outlaw here, not template. It's Bobby Allison, definitely Bobby Allison. With his late model stock car. I'd say it's not, it looks, that'd be an outlaw late model today. It's definitely an outlaw. Yeah, that's definitely an outlaw. Look at that. But due to the fact, so let's say the 80s, 70s ones. In dirt track racing, there's no such thing as, in dirt oval racing, there's no such thing as asphalt or template late model. I mean, sorry, template or outlaw. It's only in asphalt circle track racing or asphalt oval track racing, due to the fact because how 5-Star over the years, they just reveled like aerodynamic. Like the Monte Carlo was like the revolutionary late model stock car body. Stock car. There's this one picture actually. Oh, here it is. All right, here's a Dale Jr. with his late model. NASCAR Weekly Racing Series. Throwback there. Wait, is that Tom Thomas? Berlin? It could be. It looks just like his paint scheme, like in the old days. Tom Thomas still races super late models. Let's play 90s music. 90s is when NASCAR was really popular. Here's Kelly Earnhardt on her late model stock car. Asphalt. Earnhardt's are very smart. They have Bassett's on there. Very smart people. Fuyo. Like, my sister loves this Uncle Roger dude. I don't even watch him, but whatever. He's some Asian guy who does like fried rice videos. I'm not being racist, I'm just saying that's what he does. Alright. Let's see. All right, here's Dale Jr.'s late model stock car. NASCAR Weekly Racing Series, my favorite series, very good. I think it's like either Myrtle Beach or North Wilkesboro. We have it. Let's say these are more outlaw than template. Yeah, these are outlaw. So this would be more of an outlaw late model nowadays, but that's an example of why there's outlaw and template. I gotta find a good picture. That was like from the early 90s. I gotta find a good picture. I'd say it's 2000. Let me look it up. Look up 5-star bodies. See if I can get a good history. Oh, yeah. Alright. 5 stars are very good. Is very good. Company info. About us? The damn voice is so deep. It's like. Here we go. Alright. Wow. So here's a picture I got from 5-star. To show you guys. Here's some more. Wow. So in 2003, they had like this, I'd say 2003, 2000 really, 1999 is when, here's a template. That's not outlaw, it's template. Chevy Monte Carlo. That's definitely a template. It's not outlaw. Which is what we want. I wanted to show you what template was. So yeah, 2000, let's say the late 90s, early 2000s when template, the air, like bodies got more aerodynamic. Let's try year 2000, 5-star late model stock car body. There we go. Let's try it out. I don't know really when we got into discussing the difference between outlaw and template. That was weird. Okay. Here's what outlaw late models look like today. I'm gonna show you guys here. Oh, here we go. Alright. This is an outlaw late model looks like today. This is a pavement, obviously. So it looks pretty accurate. Yeah, it's definitely outlaw. Look at this. This looks just like a modern day outlaw late model. Here's Dale Jr.'s late model stock car. Back then, it was even called outlaw or template. Nowadays, that'd be considered outlaw. So the whole reason why we have a difference because of how the bodies were getting more aerodynamic. And then here's what's that iRacing? What's this? 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 Come on, real life things, don't you know? I love the ARCA series, Super Series. That's a good series. And here's a template nowadays. Let's download that one so I can show you guys. See, there we go. Oop. That hurts. All right, so here's a nowadays template late model. Template pavement late model. Now let's look at a back then late model stock car. Yeah, that's more outlaw. See, so that's why we have template and everybody. I found this one picture though from. I gotta look it up. It's in my Chrome. This one picture I found from Circle Track magazine. Let me look it up. Circle Track. Holy shit! There's a lot of shit here. Let's go into my save tabs. Bookmarks. Damn, there's a lot of bookmarks. Okay. Cast the camera settings. It's not that. Maybe it's this one. It's not that one. No. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Bookmarks. No, it's not stuff. Maybe it's this. Circle Track Rig Tag. It's from. I read Hot Rod magazine or Circle Track magazine. They're good articles. They're not like quack articles like you would see like from quack doctors. These are actual people of like motorsports technology degrees or stuff like that. So all right, I think we're close, but not yet. I remember when the NASCAR Wheel All-American Series had a lot of other tracks. Like there's a lot of tracks like in America and Canada used to be NASCAR things, like Orlando Speedway, Raceway Park in Minnesota, and now they're gone. What we got here? Okay, that's way too far. Okay. Huh. Let's try. Sorry, it's going to take a while, but we're almost there. Okay. Stock car shocks, racing shock, street stock, mini stock, testing pull bars, track archives, check tilt, bam steer, handling problems, brake bias, your cam wheels, try to swing. Nope. Maybe. Wait, no. Maybe it could be this one. Yeah, I agree with this. Could be this one. Yeah. It actually could be this one. Well, happy 4th of July, everybody. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I have no idea who's watching this one. Oh, that is weird. It's way too late. Re-steer. No, maybe I have it right here. So let's that. Let's just show that. I shouldn't be swearing. Sorry, guys. I'm a good kid. Come on now. But at the same time, I'm teenage too. So anyways, this is the late model stock car body from its template from the 2000s. This is the 2000 late model body. Yeah, it's a Monte Carlo. That's when they start getting more template, like 1996. But yeah. Oh yeah. Duh. All right, we'll just have to do that again. Damn. I'm gonna close up the podcast and I'll upload another video. There we go. Okay. But All right. I think that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Happy 4th of July. It is 12:39 in the morning. See you guys later. This podcast has been about 50 minutes and 14 seconds. Me and my friend Noah are actually going to make a podcast. Or Twigs will fly. Huh. Interesting. Huh. This dude, oh yeah, so this dude took a late model stock car, circle track. Late model stock car is type of circle track race car. Go into stock car categories, subcategory would be late models. Anyways, he took on a road course, and that's his like registered thing. It's so funny. I love circle trackers; they're awesome. I love circle track / old track racing because the race cars and the track, but mostly because the race cars. The track is sexy though. So is the cars. Wow. Ernie Francis Jr. won the SRX day. Today's race day. I have no idea how the hell these GoPro guys put a GoPro on a tire. I mean, I guess it makes sense. It makes sense. If you blow the tire up with air, yeah, that makes sense. But at the same time, it doesn't. Due to the fact because I guess it would. Let's see what he does. I'm just watching useless videos. Now this guy beating the tire. He's really smart, actually. Beating the tire, you gotta do it safely. Tire beating is dangerous. Or tire mounting and putting on the race car. It was like beating the beads. You got to be careful. But he's doing a street car, not a race car. I don't know why I'm doing that, but I'm just doing the existing racing edition. Okay, I don't know why I'm watching. That was useless. Oh, my back. All right. All right. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh. All right. All right, there we go. I don't even know I was on YouTube. What we got here?
Men's Warehouse is here to help you.
Okay. Jerry Ellsworth. Oh, definitely subscribe to that there. She built a street stockade. That's awesome. All right, well, I want to just show you a quick video. This is a non-racing related thing. It's called Heat Race. So I want to, let's do it on my phone, yeah. I want to make a meme about accents, like American and Canadian accents. Like Manitoba and Ontario sound just like Michigan, Minnesota, North Dakota, Wisconsin, and like eastern Montana. Minnesota, North Dakota, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota. Dear Woody, hey dear, how are you? I did not sound Irish, but my accent, Midwest accent, it's north central / inland north. So you say car, it rolls off I have long R's, long O's, long A's, like car, either the race car, car, like it's long R's, long O, like Minnesota, either Minnesota, you know. I'll make a quick meme, it's gonna be funny as holy shit, it's gonna be funny. Funny for a meme. North Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota. Okay. Liz. I'm checking the floor. Okay. See. Let's do this. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Let's get it. Here we go. We don't need Saskatchewan. Frig that. We don't need Saskatchewan. We need North Dakota. Yeah, this is my accent. So my accent is called North Central. Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin. Here we go. Here's the map I made. Oh boy, I don't think you can see it's backwards, but we have Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, South Dakota, Manitoba, and Ontario. And my accent Bruh, no, I'm pissed. They put the Upper Peninsula as part of Wisconsin. How dare you? You fools. Whoever made that map is an idiot. Upper, I do. No, that's idiot whoever made this map. But it's a good map. Kind of cool. But I wouldn't say Iowa has Upper Midwest accent, nor would I consider it part of the it's kind of part of the Upper Midwest, but more like northern Iowa. Southern Iowa is not really Upper Midwest, but Nebraska's not Upper Midwest either. It's Manitoba, Ontario, Wisconsin, Michigan, North Dakota, South Dakota. That's the accent range here. Let's see. So this. Like a lot of the people who are not from the Midwest, like Upper Midwest, say I sound Canadian, or like you sound a little bit Canadian, and I'm like, I guess I agree with that. Even like a real life racer, Lacey Cool asked, "Hey, do I sound Canadian?" And she says yes, and I'm like, because you're northern. I'm like, oh, okay, but See, my accent, like, well, like sometimes it can sound southern, sometimes it can sound midwestern. So my accent's like a combination of midwestern, southern, Canadian. Really weird. I love southern food. I like Midwest food. Midwest food's really good. But warning, if you go to the Midwest, when they say salad, it's not salad. Like, I'll show you some. Like, I went to the store, okay? It's only, and they call it salad. They call it potato salad, but it's not salad like you think it is. So look it up. It's a Midwest thing. Potato salad versus, so this is what, it's not what you think it is. This is what potato salad is. Wait, hold on a minute. My mom's looks better. Like, my mom's potato salad looks way better than this. Look at this. This is potato salad. I don't know if you'd like it. If you're not from the Midwest, I'd say no. Versus what you think it would be. So, salad versus salad from other states that are not in the Midwest. It's only upper Midwest, so like Michigan, Minnesota, Wisconsin, North Dakota, South Dakota, Manitoba, Ontario. Like, that's what a salad would be. Have a potato salad. This is what you think of salad. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird, right? Whatever. I don't want to talk about accents. Anyways, let's talk about race. Yeah. So, kind of funny, actually. So that's a warning. If you ever go to the Midwest, when it's salad, it's not salad. It's salad. I don't know what to say. But it's really not salad. I don't know what to say. You're gonna find it weird. I think it originated from German cuisine because Germans tend to have that too, like the horseradish and stuff. In the Midwest, upper Midwest especially, has a lot of German, Native American in it. A lot of like cities are Native American names, like Native American, French, and German names, because those are three cultures that influence the upper Midwest. Yeah. So today we're talking about some racing related. All right. I gotta find it. Weird. All right. So back to the stock car I saw today, going from my grandma's house. Let me try to make sure I don't put my. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Here it is. It looks like a outlaw late model, but really it's a figure 8 stock car. I didn't even know that. Because I'm looking, is that now, like, before they took the rain cover off, I'm like, is that an outlaw late model? And then they took the cover off, and I'm like, why is there a wing on it, you know? I actually had that idea, but then, like, he copied me. Yeah, it looks like an outlaw late model with a wing on it. That looks like the rules why you're on sticker tires, not scuffed. Sticker tires aren't as good though. You gotta like during the pace laps like scuff them in. I mean, I never used sticker tires before. But just like watching racing on TV and racers explaining, I listened. What race fan does not know what about racing? Yeah. If you're a race fan, you don't know about racing, that's okay. Like, if you know what stagger is, that's totally fine. But I suggest you should learn it because it's a really good opportunity. He had arrows. So this figure 8 stock car. So they actually dude. Yeah. It's interesting, actually, who I found out what it is. I didn't know that was. I thought it was a... They have a figure... It's not like a demo derby. It's like a figure 8 outlaw. That's what it is. So it's a figure 8 outlaw stock car. It's not really a circle track. I mean, it's kind of a circle track race car, but it's mostly, I'd say it's figure 8. It wouldn't be under, I mean, it's sort of a circle tracker, but not as much. The setup for figure 8's different, so he doesn't do stagger. There's no, if the racer, he said he doesn't do stagger, obviously, because like, it's not turning left only, it's right and left if you're doing a figure 8. But figure 8 cars, he said, got nice over the years. Like back then, there were these school buses. But he also races street stock. So not only does he do figure 8, but he also does circle track stock car racing. And he does street stocks too at Flat Rock Speedway. On the oval, not the figure 8. So yeah, that's good. I like oval better, but yeah. He had a V6, so it's affordable. It looked nice, so it's like a lot of aftermarket, but really affordable. It's like, he said it was $11,000 for that thing, that figure 8 stock car. I'm like, damn, $11,000's cheap. I'm like, how the hell do you get for $11,000, man? A legend car is $13,000. How is it that cheap? But the street stocks are cheap too. They're pretty cheap. Street stocks, yeah. I'd love to run the super late models there one day, maybe. ARCA Superstars. But yeah, really interesting. I've never seen one. I've seen one before, but I never it's like interesting. I never knew what they really were. I've always seen these bracket features. Like there's these these bracket features. Like I've seen this only time like where they run on the oval with these like all these random stock cars and sprint cars, like circle track race cars. Like,
all right, we got you here in Phoenix. Perfect. Then with the enhanced bump.
It's called bracket. I don't know if it's called a bracket feature. Maybe it is. I'll have to look. Maybe it is a bracket feature. Huh. I don't think so. Maybe it's... Oh, you know, maybe, yeah, it is a bracket feature. Okay. So we're like, it's like random circle track race cars. Like, even 4-cylinders racing V8s. What's it called? It's called Bring What You Got feature. I saw it. Who's funny? There's this one race. It's called Bring What. Let me look it up. It's not an enduro. It's this bracket. Let me look it up. Yeah, it's a bracket, I think. Huh. Okay. Yeah, it's a bracket. Yeah, it's a bracket, definitely. Combine like all these different types of circle track race cars. That's what I thought it was. Yeah, it's a bracket. Like all these different types of circle track race cars. You got late models. You got street stocks. You got like, it's pretty weird, but cool. It's actually kind of funny. Oh my goodness. Look at this one from Rockford Speedway. Here, I'll show you.
Dave Edwards, the 00 Austin Maynard, 1W Sean Wilcher.
The guy who races the figure 8 stock car at Flat Rock, but he also races street stock, circle track stock car at Flat Rock. But here we go. Here's a bracket feature. That's why I thought it was at first.
Justin Voyage, 8F, Braxton Franks, 166, Kyle, and Dennis Fair. Here they go, green flag, and we're racing.
Damn, this is a good announcement here. That's a bracket feature.
Time is
It's going to be the 15 of Ed Williams Jr. pulling out.
So it looks like in this feature we got some outlaw late models, some sportsmen late models. We got some super stocks. Holy shit, there's so many damn. We got some modifieds. Oh my gosh, this is interesting. We even got a 4-cylinder. Holy shit!
Struggling along that back stretch. He's dropped really.
Brackets. Look at this one. Look at this one. Yeah, bracket features are really interesting because some people bring like wedge late models, like those. Like it's a wing. It's like an outlaw super late model with a exposed roll cage. It's not always exposed, but it has a wing on the side, like a sprint car wing, but it's only one. It's pretty interesting. Those go pretty fast. And that wing really helps it go faster on the oval because it like stops it from getting like loose. I mean, because this one video, Kevin Poster guy showed like fastest. Well, I think it was like a 3/8 mile record in the world. 3/8 mile circle track, oval track record. We got at Kalamazoo Speedway in West Michigan. That's interesting. No results on. Look at it. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. This was an asphalt super late model. I'd say it's like, yeah, it's a wedge super late model. These are vintage. They didn't race these in a while. But that wing, I'm starting to think this wing here is actually helping him. Not because he's like getting loose, but wow, 9.4 seconds, damn. 9.465. All right, here we go. Oh, wow, look at that. That's just the outlaw. There we go, green flag. Look at this. Holy shit. Look at this. Damn. Look at that. Holy shit. Whoa. That's fast. I'm gonna try that record. I'd probably kill myself doing that though. But I'm just joking. I'd totally try to break that record. I should have said I would probably kill myself doing that. If I flipped and did that record, and I died, I wouldn't be upset because I'd make history, you know. But I don't want that. I want to live. I'd love to break that record, whether I die or live or not. That'd be cool, man. Short track racing is dangerous, but at the same time, I want to take that risk to be a race car driver. That's my goal, to race super late models. I'm going to start on go-karts, but I'm still getting my stuff. Shit together. But probably flats or champs, maybe a wedge. One of the three. Not winged. We were going to buy a winged from Ohio. Used, had a clone on it. But then we're like, yeah, you know. They don't have a winged class at our local circle track. So dirt oval track. And that's why I'm racing dirt oval go-karts. This oval track go-karts. Dirt. And they don't have wing carts there. So Closest thing to have those are kid sprints. Basically a quarter midget with a very small 50 to 79 cc Predator engine, 2-stroke. Yeah. How do I know nobody's watching this? This is a good podcast. You're missing a lot, man. I don't care if they don't. I don't care if they watch this or not. I mean, they don't have to if they don't want to. But what's this? I'm like, I love racing. Yeah. Alright, we're probably going to bed. I am so damn tired. A lot to do tomorrow and on Tuesday. Why Tuesday? Because we're going to do some on Monday. So yeah. And we'll get that video uploaded today or tomorrow. Otherwise, I think that's all we have to talk about. Let me think of something else. Next episode will be, so we're going to do this every Saturday. That was a good race. I thought Brian Tillman would win. But Brian Campbell has a built crate. Brian Tillman's a box stock. The box stock crate is not as fast as a built crate. And this is because, well, the built crate is actually, let me think of this. 3 cubic inches smaller than the box stock crate, but the only difference is the built crate is built by a racing engine. The box stock crate was built in a factory, so that's the difference. And usually when a racing engine builder builds it themselves and hand makes it, it's way faster, but box stock crate's more affordable. So box stock crate means it comes out of like a crate, you buy it from a factory in Mexico. I'm not kidding. GM Performance makes their circle track crate racing engines in Mexico. It just Hecho in Mexico on there. I think it's on the engine block, something like that. It's just Hecho in Mexico. Same with the 602. I'd still buy it though. It's a good engine. It's affordable. That's the box stock option for Berlin Raceway Super Late Models. The built option is the Magoo 425. A lot of the good teams have them. Even the good teams who have the box stock crates, they might. I mean, I don't think it's about the engine. Like the Bushes have a box stock crate, but they're a really good team. Bush has worked really hard on theirs. I love them. They're really awesome. They're super late model racers. They work really hard as a family on their both. And being a 2-car local team is not easy, I don't think. Sponsorship gives you a lot of money. You get more money from your sponsors than you do. You get a lot. If you add the sponsorship money you get from the payout, the sponsors give you a payout after every race. So not only does the racetrack your position, but sponsors too give you a payout. So you make money. That's why racers, and most of the sponsor money goes toward like the car and pockets. So mostly the car. I remember the first time I sat in a race car. It was a 4-cylinder front-wheel drive stock car, Dan Diamond. He has a 2005 Ford Ranger, fuel injected, because that's the rules require. Stock OEM fuel injection, no carburetors. Front-wheel drive and rear-wheel drive allowed. But he has a 2.5 4-cylinder, so is my Papa's truck. And I'm like, hey, let's do that. Like after karts, I'm moving up to 4-cylinders. That or mini cups. Probably maybe mini cups due to the fact because I probably can't afford a 4-cylinder. They actually have rental 4-cylinders at Berlin Raceway. That's a genius idea. I don't know if they're still available, but they have them in the parking lot waiting, like just sitting there. I'm like, I'm going to go call Berlin Raceway. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, can I rent a 4-cylinder, please? That'd be cool. I can rent a 4-cylinder. But I probably could afford 4-cylinders. Racing ain't cheap. Like this one troll on Lacey's stream once, or we were rating Terry, me and Lacey and her friends. And after a stream, this one troll says, at Driver Lacey, cool. I wish my daughter got into racing like you did because she did competitive dance. It was like 10,000 a year. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't even know what to say. Racing's not cheap. You pay way more than 10,000 a year. But that tipped her dad off, and Lacey and James Danforth, the mod, and me too. I was pissed. You like if you want to stay competitive, it's more than 10,000 a year. It's so dumb. Like this lady does competitive dance with her daughter. It's like it's 10,000. Like it's Karen's on like Abby's. Well, it was Abby Lee. They're always like, my daughter does $10,000 a year. I'm like, racing costs way more. The guys and girls, men and women who race will spend way more than 10,000. Karen, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm probably gonna get removed from YouTube from posting this or canceled, but I don't know. I'm not a bad person. I'm really good. I'm not perfect either, but I don't do anything inappropriate, so I shouldn't be. Therefore, I should not be removed from YouTube. Anyways, but I want to show you this region map for the NASCAR Advanced Autoports Weekly Series. That was kind of funny. It wasn't. I don't know if it was funny, but it was pretty interesting. Nice. Nice. What do we got here? Good one. Huh. Bruh. Oh my gosh. Where do you get this catfish at? Huh. I actually never went fishing before, unfortunately, but that'd be cool actually going fishing. If you ever heard of Midwesterners say, hey dearie, hey, yeah, you know, we got some walleye by lakes up here, down there, up there by the lake in Duluth, Minnesota, and my friend here from oh nice. Yeah, let's find the image we're looking for. Huh. That was a nice stock car I saw, so I took a picture of it. Huh. Let me find it. It's gonna take a while. I don't even know what I was looking for now. Huh. Oh, that's right. That's a NASCAR Advanced Autoports. You know, let's just look up NASCAR routes. There we go. All right. So the map is really interesting. It's cool. I like this map. Which. Alright. I better get it before I hurt my neck. Oh, NASCAR grants. I love the NASCAR grants in the first week series. Is there a late now? Okay, here we go. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. All right, so let me process the image. It's kind of cool, actually. I like how we do this. Very nice. Bruh. No. I'm just. Why are people. What's wrong with people? 15,600 people sent to the hospital for fireworks. Damn. What the hell? How? There's like all these fireworks today, and I didn't even get hurt, so I have no idea how to play. Need some milk, bro. Maybe the Chinese fireworks. Alright, here we go. Here's the 4 regional championships. I just want to show you this. I think it's kind of cool how they map this out. Here we go. I love the NASCAR Grand so far. It's a really good series. There we go. Okay, so I'll show you this. There we go. Here we go. So for the Midwest, we have Michigan, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Texas, North Dakota, South Dakota, Ontario, and Manitoba, Canada. That's the Midwest region. One thing I kind of think it's funny how they consider Texas part of the Midwest, but hey, this is a very good map. Fool you all, I like this. Don't ever recall any NASCAR Advanced Reports Week Series tracks in Indiana, or but most Midwest states, or North Dakota or South Dakota. Yeah, I like this map. Very good. My favorite series, NASCAR Advanced Reports. Yeah, Toba sounds just like Minnesota, like the accent. I can't stop talking, man. Well, Midwest goodbye. Midwest goodbye does take a long time. Every time I'm at my grandparents' house, well, this is not a bad thing. I love my grandparents. I have good grandparents, but or anybody's house in general, I take so damn long to say goodbye. Because you say goodbye and then you think of, oh, okay, talk. Okay, goodbye, talk. Okay, goodbye. It's like it takes 15 minutes. It could even take an hour sometimes, 30 minutes. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Let me get all my thoughts out. What do I want to say about outlaw? So, if you're wondering, the limited late models at Berlin Raceway, yes, are outlaw. They are outlaw limited late models. That was the division replacing the super stocks. There's a conversion. There's instructions for a conversion. It has some of the super stock parts in it, but it has new parts. So I'd say a 602 crate is the only similar. Anyways, that's tonight's stream. Good night, everybody. I have no idea who's watching this, but thank you. And yeah, let's edit this. My hand looks scary, LOL. Alright. We covered a lot today. We actually covered a lot today. I actually upload this one video. I'm gonna have to edit this today. This is so damn long. This description. We'll keep that there. I'll edit it later, but thanks for watching and see you later. Goodbye, everybody. Happy 4th of July at 1:20 in the morning.